Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It is October 27th. It's been a long time since I've posted a video, and I want to apologize about that. A lot has happened this spring and summer, and even into this fall. We're on yet another rain delay. So I'll just kind of give you a little crop tour here. These are my certified organic soybeans. This is one of the reasons why I have not posted a video in a while. This spring and summer have been quite a challenge. As you can see, there's some beans out here, but there's a lot of weeds, and it took me a while to just get over wanting to make a video when my beans look like this. But yet this is organic farming, so just kind of wanted to give you a little tour and explanation here. As you can see, we're pretty wet. Got 3 inches of rain this past weekend, so it's been quite a ride on this field. This field was actually replanted one time, and it's all because of the rain we had early. Well, I guess it was late April, early May. We had about 3 weeks of rain, and my cereal rye that I was planning on terminating, you know, maybe knee high or so, it shot up. I mean, it was every bit of 4 foot, maybe 5 foot tall. So I will add some videos into this one and kind of show you. I did take a few videos as I was doing that. Was gonna make a spring video, planting video, but that just didn't pan out very well. Had a lot of stress with this field. Today I am working down cereal rye with the Rubin 10. This is not ideal. It's about 5 foot tall in places. Spin it around here so you can see. It's about 5 foot tall. Like I said, it's not ideal, but we've had rain for about 3 weeks now, and this cereal rye goes from 2 foot to 5 foot tall about that quickly, about 2-3 weeks. So Lemken's handling it like a champ. This field's a little bit better than the other one. It does plug some, so I have to keep an eye on it, but it's not doing too bad. Right now I'm running about 7 miles an hour. So that's doing a pretty good job. I don't want to run too fast. It plugs up, but also it makes it kind of rough when you go over it the second time. Run the 9520T on this, so it's got plenty of horsepower. All that cereal rye residue kept my cultivator from throwing dirt into the row and covering up the weeds inside, you know, in the row. Anything between the row I was able to get no problem, but it was just in the row that was really hard to get. Had a custom weed zapper come out here, and he did a really good job cleaning this field up. So I would recommend a weed zapper if you have pigweed or lamb's quarter or giant ragweed, but a lot of my weeds were well, in this field they were pigweed, so it was able to work pretty well. But I do have a lot of thistles growing here, and that's something that I'm hoping, if I can get the wheat planted here in the next week or two, wheat will be pretty good for this. I should be able to, you know, cut it off if these, well, these thistles probably will grow back next summer. So, you know, as they grow in the wheat, I'll be able to cut them off when I cut the wheat, and then maybe work the ground after wheat and try to get those under control here. But just wanted to give you an update. I'll jump over there in the corn. Corn looks pretty good. Then I've got my clover and alfalfa cover crop straight ahead there, and then over there I did a 19-way cover crop mix this summer after wheat, and I'm really liking the way it looks. I'm just not sure how I'm going to take it down next spring, if I'm going to need to mow it or what I'll do. And that's another thing I was going to share, was I think a flail mower would have really helped out the cereal rye this spring. So I think I do have one of those picked out, so I'll see if I can get that for next spring, and then maybe this won't happen again. So there again, just wanted to show you. End rows don't look very good, but as you can see, out in the center is not too bad. So we'll jump over to the corn. This field here is first year certified organic. 35 acres in here. As you can see, it's super muddy in here. I actually had the same problem with the clover in here that I did with the cereal rye. It got 2 foot tall and was just super thick. It was kind of a lot to take down with the Lemken. I'll put that video in here as well. Morning, guys. I am headed to the clover field. We're going to try to get the clover work down this morning. Got the Lemken Rubin behind me, so we're going to try to work some ground this morning. It's still a little wet after the 3.5-inch rain we got. That was last week, last Sunday. But we're going to try to work it down, see how it goes. Show you here how tall the clover is. It's about 20 to 22, 3 inches tall. So it's pretty thick. That's doing a good job, but like I said earlier, there's just a lot of biomass. It's uprooting everything. There's just a lot of biomass out here. I'd like to get this work down earlier next year, maybe. It's a little unnerving seeing how much green is still on top here, but we'll make the best of it and see how it goes. Didn't get the stand that I wanted, but it's really not too bad. I think this corn will turn out okay too. Definitely got some good yield potential. Some nice big ears. I think the final stand count ended up being about 23 to 24,000. I actually planted at 34,000. So it just didn't, cultivating was kind of hard due to all the clover residue. Didn't get the soil flow into the row like I wanted, but to be honest with you, the weed control is actually, even here where it's a little thinner, weed control is really good. I am very impressed with how clover just holds back the weeds. This is by far one of the cleanest fields that I've been around. Well, to be honest with you, last year was my first organic corn year, so I think that I have better weed control this year than I did last year, even though it was a little more rainy and wet, just because I had a thicker stand of clover. So there again, just going through here, you know, maybe the ears aren't, you know, as girthy as some, but I think it's going to be pretty good corn. So I just wanted to give you a little tour in here, and seems like stalk strength and quality seems to be pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any down corn yet, so we still have about 400 acres left, conventional corn. That's with some custom work. So then we should be able to clean out and get to this corn. All right, guys, I will take you in here to this 19-way cover crop mix. Give you a little tour in here as well. On the end rows, it's a little thin. Maybe some compaction issues, stuff like that, but got some pretty good looking sunflowers in here too. Purple top turnips. The millet and sorghum Sudan grass here. Honestly, I don't know what all these species are supposed to look like, so I'm probably gonna miss some, or maybe mispronounce what some of them are. I know there's some kale in here, and well, obviously the purple top turnips there, and I don't have the list right in front of me, so probably won't say everything that's in here, but I mean, this is 7 foot tall, some of this stuff. See if I can find some clover. Should be some clover growing in here. I'm not seeing any right here. Stuff's pretty thick. I know there's mung beans and fava beans and just all kinds of stuff in here, so. Sunflowers. So this is all going to organic corn next year. So there's a lot of legumes out here. I know there's sun hemp and a couple different kinds of peas, and like I said, clover. So I had 3 ton of chicken litter spread on this, and then I worked it in, and then I drilled this mix. So the litter's already spread, and all I'll have to do next year is just work it down. So may have to, like I said, come in here with a flail mower and chop some of this up. Not sure yet. A lot of this stuff will winter kill, so we'll just have to see how it goes.